Hi, I'm Claudia Skill, cartonnage teacher and designer from Colorway Arts, and today I have great new tools to show to you. I love making fabric boxes, cases, covers, books, albums. It's fun, and all those pieces are great gifts. I also love making some of them covered in papers. That's also very fun. Cartonnage is a great craft that brings us so much joy. And I think that crafts in general, are a good way to relax, have fun. And when you can use, some sort of tools and supplies that can help making the pieces and give us, better finishing, then the whole process can be even more enjoyable. I don't know about you, but I get so frustrated when I make a piece, like even following some directions, and at the end my piece has some defects, like sometimes uneven, or I have bad corners or things like that. So when we can facilitate the process, make it easier, sometimes quicker, that can make a whole difference. That's what I want to show to you. Tools that can facilitate our work. Okay? I was planning, what projects I want to teach next, and then I realized that the tools I had available weren't enough. I noticed that some steps could be much better if I added a few more tools. So I did. I tested and tested and tested, and then finally I approved. And I'm so happy to show to you my new set of tools that are also like my new toys right now. I love them, and I do hope you like them too. Try them out, tell your friends about it, and have so much fun using them a lot when you are making beautiful, unique and functional fabric or paper boxes, albums, books or cases. First of all, let's talk about acrylic spacers. They are wonderful when we are making covers for boxes or for books, for albums, or wherever we are making. They help us to have the right space between pieces of cardboard when building the project. Okay, I used to have only two spacers. That was the 6 and 15 millimeters. But I realized that I was missing at least two other important dimensions. So now I have four basic spacers that are 5, 6, 9 and 15 millimeters. What is 3/16, 1/4, 3/8 and 9/16. Okay, so let's see what I can use each of them. 5 and 6 millimeters are great for making boxes. 5 millimeters is better for finished chipboard. Also great to make pieces with movement, like sewing kits, folding boxes. 9 millimeters is a good one to make hardcover books, albums, mini albums, binders. 15 millimeters is great to trim the extra fabric or paper around the piece and to make some small projects like small journal cover, post-it covers and more. If you're interested in learning, projects like that, keep your eye on my channel, sign up for my online school. Keep in touch, because I will be making videos, tutorials, and adding kits for many projects using different spacers. Okay, I can tell you that I'm very glad with the possibilities, because if you think you only have 4 spacers, that you are wrong. Yes, we can have even more options, because I can combine any of those spacers. So I put those together, 2 together or 3 together, and then I have other spacers, so that's so functional. And plus, if I use my spacer, any of those spacers in standing position, instead of using like that, if I use like this, then I can have a 3 millimeters spacer, 1/8, and I use that a lot in my projects as well. Isn't that great? I really love, the functionality of those spacers. They are very helpful. Okay, then let me show you another tool. This one is very special. This is a clever 2-in-1 trim and miter tool. Okay, that's wonderful, and it's my new toy, really. Okay, so with this tool we can save time, when we are making the covers for any box, album or thing like that. Okay, so let's say you already have glue paper. So I have here one sample and I want to show you how to use this, because I think showing is better than just talking. So here I have, let me show first the project itself, okay? So this is one album that I just made for our family, for, you know, to have some pictures of 2018. We had a great trip to Utah. So I did this album right here, okay? Just put some pictures inside. I decided to do like this, okay? And then let's see some details about this. I'm not be showing how to do this project. If you want to know how to do it, you know, and it is stitched like that. Look at this. It's very beautiful. So if you want to know how to do it, put in the comments below. I may do another video for that. But let's say this is the cover for that album, okay? So here I have 2 pieces of chipboard that I glue together, okay? And then, you know, I always go ahead and glue my fabric. I don't measure the fabric, I just put my piece and cut by, you know, hand cut. But now to finish, I really like to have this trimming around, because inside, for example, of this album, let's see here, I used paper. So I like to have that even inside, okay? So let's go and try to finish using just this tool. Of course, we can use my corner tool, and then if I use the corner tool, I would go like this, okay? And cut all my corners, okay? And if I want to trim around, I can use my 15 millimeters spacer, for example, put here and just go ahead and trim this. And then I pick the other tool again, and let's do all the way. So let's see how I can do if I use those, only this. Okay, so I put my spacer right here, it can hold, and then I cut like that. So here I have my, this is a spacer with 3/4, okay, or 19 millimeters. So that's the way I go. So right here I just use the same tool, and I cut like that, and then I go, and I can just go and continue cutting and trimming around. I think I need to change blades soon, but that's okay. Okay, so here I have even, then I put there, I cut next one, and again here, one more time I put right there, okay, and then the last one. I can just, you know, put like this, slide my piece, and I have here, okay? So now I have my piece. They are all trimmed corners. I cut corners and I trim all the sides. Isn't that great? But if you think that's only what I can do with this tool, no, we can do more, because for this specific album, for example, I used it as well here in the middle when I was making that. So I use another one on top. Remember how I make covers and things like that? Then I use that here in the middle, so this is another use for this functional tool. So for me, this new tool is not a substitute of my metal corner, because you know that it's wonderful, smaller, great for mithering corners on all kind of craft projects. So I always keeping, you know, both of them with me. Then I use the one I feel more comfortable for different projects I'm making, okay? Because if the piece is too small, then this maybe is too big for that, you know? Hope you like, and if you start using them, please let me know your thoughts, okay? The link to my online shop is in the description of the video, and I have a section on my shop called Tools, where you're gonna find everything, okay? Go check her out and let's have fun crafting together. If you don't want to miss my tutorial, subscribe to my channel, sign up for my online school, you know, keep in touch. I hope you like the new tools, and I will see you soon with tutorials using them, okay? Thanks for watching, bye bye!